Chat, let's talk about 2K26. I haven't been playing it. I'm setting up my career for when I do play my career, but as far as online, I don't care about playing online. But I just want to show y'all something. Let's take a look at Steezo dribbling on 2K26. Basically, I'm showing y'all this because this is what y'all wanted. He's wide open. So why is the community mad that contested shots are getting buffed? The whole point y'all wanted 2K26 to have better dribbling, to be faster tempo, is so you can cook your defender. I don't understand y'all logic. You wanted dribbling to be better so you could shoot contested shot? That doesn't even make sense. You dribble to get open. He's wide. I guarantee Steezo could get wide open every single play because he's better than the defense. He could be open 90% of the play. There's none of these players. He's breaking ankles, spinning back. He could do whatever he wants with the defense because this is how y'all wanted dribbling. 2K25, the dribbling was too slow, too sim. They had RNG in the shooting, so now shooting is 100% and you get the dribbling you want. How can y'all be complaining about contested shots? You're supposed to get wide open. How are you mad somebody's guarding you? You're supposed to get open. I don't care that y'all keep talking about in real life. Y'all don't watch basketball. Because by y'all logic, Kevin Durant should shoot over players such as a Chris Paul. Kevin Durant 6'11", 7 foot, Chris Paul 6'1", 5'10", anywhere in that area. There should be no way on hell Chris Paul could ever guard Kevin Durant. But it's real life. It already happened. This is Kevin Durant in his prime. No Achilles tear, none of that. Danny Granger ain't got no defense. He shoots over that. This is what y'all want 2K to be. Durant being taller than his defender, he could get any shot. Blake Griffin comes over, he's still shooting over Blake Griffin. This is what y'all want in 2K. Y'all want y'all my players to be Kevin Durant, just shooting in people's face over Matt Barnes, buckets. He is dropping these players off. Any shot he want, no matter the contest, bucket. This is the Durant we all know and love. Look at this. 2 players are jumping. 2 players. He's still knocking down the contested shot. But all of that changes when Chris Paul get on him. 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" players are guarding him. He's shooting over them. But why when a 5'11", 6 foot guy get on him, all of that goes out the window because Chris Paul has defense. Why ain't he just shooting over him? Why is he not just shooting over him? He panicking now. You think that's just one play? He trying to come down the court. He just walked into a three-pointer over Matt Barnes. Why is he not doing that no more? Now he doing all this extra stuff. Give me that. I need y'all to understand. A defender will clamp you regardless of how tall you are. Contested shots need to matter no matter the height. Y'all are trying to ruin the game for absolutely no reason. Shoot when you're wide open. Stop trying to shoot these contesteds. A contested shot is the last resort when you're low on the shot clock and you hope it goes in. That's not the first look you're going for. I'm not trying to hear none of this contested BS because you're looking at the poster child of the best shooter we've seen in the modern era at 7 feet tall. And he was struggling to get shots off on a Chris Paul. I don't want to hear none of this contested shot conversation. Kevin Durant, we just saw him shoot over DeAndre Jordan and Matt Barnes. Now he's passing when 2 6-foot players come near him. But he should be able to shoot over this if y'all want 2K to be playing that. Y'all want a 7-footer to shoot over everybody when Kevin Durant don't even want to shoot over these 2 smaller guards in the prime of his career. So y'all painting a terrible narrative about basketball. Nobody wants to shoot no contested jump shots. Kevin Durant is showing you that prime time right here. We saw him pull up over 2 6'10" players. But when 2 guards get on him, he's passing the ball. Make it make sense. Chris Paul gets on Kevin Durant. He turns into a whole different player. Where's that contested jump shooting that we were just seeing 5 seconds ago? He completely transformed offensively when a 6-footer got on him. So now that brings us to the topic. They're going to release an update that make the following improvement. Slightly reduce the impact of height mismatch on contested coverage. Shorter defenders can now generate slightly stronger contests against taller shooters. Slightly increased effectiveness of strong contests. Well-positioned and well-timed contests will further narrow the shooter's green window. Now all the comments saying the 7-4s are dead, the 7-4s are in a pack. I don't even know why 2K thought it was a good idea to make 7'4" players able to get a 90 jump shot. I don't even know where that comes from. And then y'all gonna claim Wembanyama does it. That doesn't even do that. Like, this doesn't even make sense to the game. Y'all just don't want the game to even be close to good. Like, there is no reason, because y'all want diversity. But if you give one build advantage, everybody's going to go towards that advantage. There's no such thing as diversity in basketball. Every player would be 6'10" if they could choose to, but we are humans who are born within our height. So some people are 5'9", some people are the size of Jalen Brunson, while other people the size of goddamn Wembanyama. If everybody could choose their height like you can in 2K, everybody would be 6'9" and up. And that's why the community is full of 6'8" builds. That's why 2K can't give you freedom to make any build you want. They have to put restrictions so that way players actually resemble real life with various levels of height. That's why it's good for 7-footers and 6'8" players to get 0 animations to dribble with. So then the actual good players who lab the game can find out how to combo with what little they have. That's the skill gap of the community. You don't give trash players more opportunities to speed boost and do all these combos with their ISO. It's only limited to people that can work with the basic animations in the game. Like Glock 19, that's what separated him from most of the community. He was dribbling with a 7-footer last year, even though he wasn't supposed to, and that stuck out to people. I don't know what is wrong with this community. It's common goddamn sense, but everybody want to be 6'8" with extreme Kyrie Irving handle, just because they think everybody in real life dribbling like that. Goddamn PJ Washington ain't dribbling no goddamn ball like Kyrie Irving, but this community think everybody 6'8" should be dribbling because fucking Paul George are dribbling. Shitty ass community. He's asking if a defender is in perfect guarding position but doesn't put a hand up, what contest coverage would you expect on a perimeter jump shot? It should be a 1 to 5. There should be no way you're wide open. I'm standing in front of you. Listen, chat, I need y'all to think. If somebody is standing in front of you and they don't press any buttons, they still should get a contest because it's actually a skill to stay in front of a player. It's not easy to just stand in front of somebody, so you have to be rewarded for keeping up with the offensive dribbler. You need to have some type of contest. If you could stay in front of Steezo, don't you think you should get a contest? It's hard enough to keep up with this psychopath. So when you're able to stay in front of him, don't you think you should be getting a contest? Instead of him being here, he was right here. Even if he don't put his hands up, shouldn't that reward him in some fashion? Because it's already hard enough to guard this psychopath. It's already hard enough to keep up with offensive players. So if you are able to keep up with them, that you're even in their face, it should be a contest. It is not easy to keep up with people. So when you are able to keep up, it should be a contest. I'm going to say that one more time in full screen. If you're able to keep up with the offensive player, it should be a contest. Dribbling has so many ways of scoring. You could dribble to get a three-pointer, you could dribble to get a mid-range shot, you could dribble to get a layup or a dunk, or you could even dribble to bait in the defense for a pass. There's so many options of scoring when you're got the ball in your hand. So you need to reward the defender for doing their job slightly correctly. You have to reward the defense. You have to. Another thing that's a problem in the game, the posterizer badge. We need a deposterizer badge, a unposterized, a imposterizable. Like, I need a badge that counters the poster. Because once I get dragged into a posterizer, I need a badge that can help me block the shot or at least knock the player out the air. You shouldn't be automatically forfeit of the possession just because somebody's about to dunk on you. You should be able to defend yourself from players with the posterizer badge, and that would make people less likely to just put an 89 driving dunk on all their builds, so they know for a fact they not going to guarantee get a 2 points. They're going to actually have to work for some type of point system. This 2K has no defense. You could dunk on everybody, shoot over everybody, and this is the reason I'm not playing the game. I have the worst win percentage I've ever had in a 2K right now because there's no way for me to stop the offensive player. I can't get a steal. There's something wrong with the stealing system. I can't get a contest, and I damn sure can't get a stop around the rim. There is no gap of skill on the defense. There are two sides of the ball. Offensively, they're hitting their target, but defensively, the game is dropping the ball. So I decided to drop out of the game altogether. It's just that simple.
Put bitch back like I'm double heaven. Hold up, triple deuces. Put bitch up, we got all the juices. Hold up, speak to heaven. Eat that by my